Unless we get Trigo in here, we might run a little more Ryan Zarya comps. Okay, so first things first, map starts. Duke, I guess you can come out this side here. Probably makes more sense. Check up here first. Make sure there's nothing, no surprises. Check this balcony, this terrace. Up high, check up low. Make sure we're all good. Give us the go ahead. Okay, all clear. Okay, so once we get the go ahead, and Genji's gonna be checking. Genji or Sombra, whoever our flanker is, they'll be checking up here. So once we get the go ahead, if the team's holding here, we're gonna have to be a little more careful when we do this. But if they're holding point, we should be okay. Especially if there's a Roadhog right here. Could really mess up someone's day. So once we're all good, it's gonna be you and Winston, and Genji or Sombra. Mercy, I'll dive up here. There's a soldier up here. We either kill him or get him off this high ground. Once we're up here, this team will probably start to back up if they're playing choke. Right? They'll probably start backing up a little bit once we start, shooting at them for a couple seconds. So once that's clear, we'll have our soldier and our Zenyatta make their way up through here, backside. Our job is to make sure that it's safe for them to do so. So keep checking over here, make sure it's good. Watch out for people coming up through this staircase here. Okay, once we're all up here as a team, and it's safe, alright, just make sure you keep an eye out for people coming through here. Like Junkrats, Reapers probably have to come through here, Roadhogs too. So once it's safe, once we confirm that it's safe, our next step is to you can spam from here for a few seconds, that's fine. But eventually we want to make our way over here next. So Winston's going to make the jump, D.Va, you're going to make the jump. If he's up here, Genji might be back here also during this time. So he'll make his way over here sooner or later. And Mercy too. So we'll have up to 4 people, 3 to 4 people, depending on where Genji is at the moment, over here. And Soldier and Zen on that side still. So once we get over here, if they have a D.Va, she might try and come up here with us. If they have a Winston, he might try and contest us up here. It shouldn't be a problem with so many of us versus just one D.Va. Or maybe even if they have a Genji, he might try and come up here too. But we should be okay, right? With the Winston taking care of any Genji threats and you taking care of any D.Va threats, we should be okay. So basically, we're just gonna bring the fight to him here, between the high ground and the low ground. Kind of check. Pick where the best point is to attack. I can't really tell you where that is. It's gonna be, based on where they're positioned. So, getting some damage here. There's a Torb turret up here. If Soldier hasn't already got it, which he should have already got it, you can get that there. Sometimes the Torb turrets are over here. Go ahead and take care of that. Mercy will be right here too, so she'll be able to heal you if you're taking a little bit of damage up here. But yeah, pretty much the goal on this one is to kind of confuse them, kind of keep them guessing, keep their focus on, 2 different spots. So like I said, we'll have a Soldier and a Zen spamming here. Us, we're spamming here. We're coming down here. We're spamming from the bottom, from the top. We're spamming everywhere, right? Until we get the picks. Once we get like a pick or 2, that's when we can push point, finish off everyone else. If there's a Symmetra, make sure you get the turrets too. You and Winston obviously can help get the turrets. Yeah, all goes well. That's a really nice first point cap. Pretty quick. If it doesn't work out, enemy team's probably still holding choke, or not holding choke, but holding point. So if that fails, we just same thing. Try it again. Either go this way or just go straight up there. Same thing, secure the high ground. If we have a Sombra, we might do this a little differently. So if we do end up running the Sombra, she'll probably have this health pack hacked. So we'll try to maybe spend a minute or 2 down here. Putting some damage, taking some damage. Getting here. You know, you being D.Va, I'm okay with you kind of coming through this side too. Just to keep pressure off that backside. And we'll just basically farm the EMP until we get it. Should only take like 30 seconds max. If we all stay alive, right? Hopefully we're all playing smart, playing... And then once we get the word from Sombra that EMP is ready, that's when we'll push. I think back here might not be a bad spot for a bomb.
Nerf this! Mecha action!
Actually, maybe here, so that way if you time it right, it can also get people who are running in this door here. Because yeah, maybe this isn't the best spot for a bomb, honestly. At least to get kills. To contest, that's a different story, but to get kills, I don't think right here's a great spot. However, this spot right here usually gets a triple kill almost every time.
Nerf this! Suiting up!
I don't know why, but people always die to that bomb there. Or right here. I like to throw it like right here. For some reason, I think because the way you throw it, it does get this door too when it lands right here. Okay, anyways, getting sidetracked. But yeah, if we have the Sombra, we'll hack that there, farm that EMP, and then go from there. But if we don't, it's up here, into over here. There we go. That's pretty much it for this point. GG. Okay, second point, we're pushing payload. This point is pretty straightforward. I just kind of want you on the payload most time. I'll have Winston, I'll have Genji, Soldier on the high ground. So you can be down here with the supports, or Mercy might be up there too, actually on the high ground. So it might just be you and Zen for a little bit, and we'll drop down, you know, as needed. But for some reason, like if I'm dead, or if I'm on payload, then you can help out if they send someone up on the high ground. Like a D.Va goes up there to contest our Soldier, or to contest our Genji. I'm okay if you want to help a little bit, assuming it's not too crazy on payload, right? Okay, so pushing payload. Matrixing, watching for the tracers. Like I said, kind of working on the tap for the Matrix instead of just holding it down. Occasionally checking the high ground, making sure we're good up there, but majority of the time I think I'm gonna want you on the cart, on this part.
Routing towards forward barrier. Time to raise my APM.
Okay. Yeah, that's that. I don't know if this spot's any good for a bomb. Maybe if you're back here. Oh. Maybe if you get it inside that jail, or close to the jail.
Nerf this! All systems check out.
I think that's still kind of a risky spot. Just because there is a lot of cover, you know, from here, or they can hide behind these things. Or even maybe slip in here. Either way, so yeah. Pretty much just riding cart the whole way. We get the checkpoint. Oh, you know what? Let me go back to this checkpoint over here. I forgot something important
Boosters engaged.
that I mentioned in your VOD reviews that I want you to start doing, like on these hybrid maps, or even on payload maps too. So once we cap first point, T does a really good job of going and looking for the staggers. The T's probably gonna be on the Soldier for this one. You know, make your way over here. Check for supports or other like squishies coming out of spawn here. And try to work with T and Gems or Nehemiah's stagger anybody that we can, if it's safe, right? If all 6 of their team spawns over here, not much you can do about it. But if it's only 2 or 3, then that's a good day for us. same here. Once we capture this point, I want you and the flankers over here. Checking the spawn door. Checking over here. Make sure we sniff out all the staggers right here. Okay. Good. And pretty much same thing for this point. I just want you in the payload, occasionally helping out on the high ground if we need it. All right, there's a soldier up here. Call him out. Go for the kills. But mostly I just want you on the payload, just for keeping our supports safe, you know, with the Matrix. And the Tracers and the Genjis and the Flankers. Okay. I do think, however, this spot is a good spot for a D.Va bomb. If you can time it right. Maybe somewhere like right here.
Nerf this. Mecha action.
Just so if they try to take cover
Now
behind
show them.
this, like the bomb is still like in the air, and it might still kill them. Even if they do take cover behind these things, if you throw it high enough, it should still kill them. Even if they're taking cover back here. That's a good spot there. But yeah, I mean nothing too fancy for the second and third parts. Just help out with the high ground when you need to. Stay by the carts, stay by the supports, keep them safe, and push payload, kill people. That's pretty much it. Okay, so let's go for attack here.
Boosters engaged.
Or defense, sorry. Okay, so that's attack. Defense. I want our entire team basically set up right here. We're gonna have an Orisa shield covering this front area. Got a good view of all the whole map, pretty much, this whole first point. We can really see everything. We can see people come from here, see them come from here, see them come from here. Basically, we can see everything they're trying to do with the right callouts, right? So if you're shooting over here, if half the team goes this way, half the team goes that way, you know, we'll have someone back here looking, oh, so-and-so's coming on point. Or if they all come back here and someone comes through this side, or someone tries to be sneaky like a Tracer, tries to go through here and go around us this way. Hopefully we'll have someone making that call out, right? Hopefully we're not all getting fooled looking at one spot while missing someone trying to flank us. Yeah, that's this part. Depending on where they go. I guess I'm okay if you want to hang out up here too, so you can have a better view of everything. But mostly just you. I mean, just because you have the mobility to get around everything. But I wouldn't stay up here too long because it's a little risky to be up here. Yeah, eventually they're gonna make their way to point. We'll just spam rockets at them. I think I'm okay if you want to go over here for a minute. If there's someone on the high ground right here that we want to kill real quick, like a soldier or a McCree. Just go ahead and stay like right here. Like if we have the Zenyatta, he can still keep his orb on you right here pretty easily, pretty safely too. Mercy can also fly with you over here if it's safe enough. So you still have line of sight of our team right here. So fly over there, get the kill. Maybe focus on killing everybody else from here too. If it's not too crazy, like, if we're not getting dove over here, just go ahead and work on everyone else. Eventually just come back and reset. That's that. If they have a Pharah, we'll have a hit scan, but I'm just trying to keep Pharah away. Trying to keep her busy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much our defense for this first point. Like I said, drop when you need to, drop when they're contesting. Fly back when you need some heals. Get the heals. Yeah, basically I just want us to control this whole cafe area. I don't think these tables move. We're gonna have these tables in our way. We can jump on them though, but that's about it.
Come on, I'm not paying you for your acting ability. Let's get moving.
Okay. Like I said, make sure we keep an eye on the flank right here. It'd be pretty bad if we got a tracer over here and pulse bomb our entire team. Let's try to not let that happen, if we can. Maybe we have T put a trap right here, just so no one comes through here. Okay, so that's first point defense. I feel pretty good that we can get a lot of first point holds when we hold up here. I mean, it's really hard to... I mean, I think a Grav might be a little risky for us up here, unless they have a Genji blade too. But I mean, a lot of ults we're going to be able to dodge, like, you know, Earth Shatter. Diva Bomb shouldn't be able to get us up here. We should be able to take cover before the bomb explodes. Attack Visor should be avoidable up here if our supports just drop down. We should be able to avoid just about every ult up here. Like I said, minus a Grav if she gets us all, like if she throws a Grav like right here, and it kind of sucks us in, but hopefully we'll have a Transcendence to help us out with that. So, okay, that's first point. Second point, if we get the chance, I do want us to hold at this choke right here. I basically want to keep the cart right about here. I don't know how far back the cart rolls, but basically I want to have you and Orisa right here. Maybe sort of angled this way too. Maybe the shield's right here, just so we can kind of see this side too. I'm going to have our soldier and our Junkrat in here. We have a Junkrat trap somewhere right here. Spamming from here. Soldier, Junkrat spam from here. Spam from here too. Basically, we're close, but we're also spread, right? So we're right here. Soldier, Junkrat right here. Mercy, Zen, maybe taking a little bit of a safer. There's really not a lot of cover over here, but maybe Zen sort of over here, close to the cover, you know, in case there's a Diva Bomb or a Grav or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of an awkward spot for our supports to be. Right here is also kind of awkward. They're up here. They're a little exposed, but at least I have the. I don't know. I'll figure out where I want them, but basically right here, just keeping an enemy sort of spawn camped. It's not really spawn camped, but keeping at this choke right here, just covering all the bases. But you and Orisa covering this door, middle door, and we got our DPS covering this door and the middle, and also this door too. You know, all goes well. You know, we'll get them pretty tilted, and maybe get a nice hold right there. Other than that, if we lose that point there, enemy team, we're just gonna give up this whole. I mean, not give it up, but like I mean, let's say they're right about here. Whenever we all respawn and get ready, well, let's try to engage them right about here. So we do have somewhat of a map cover. We have this the jail that we can use. We have this. We got the hay. We are a little prone to flanks, either through here, back here, or up top. But overall, I feel like right here, stopping the cart right about here, pretty ideal for us. If we lose up there at the choke, and if we don't get a chance to hold at the choke, which I really hope we do. I'd hate to give up all this, but I mean, it's really hard to hold right here. It's hard to hold right here too. Like by the time we all respawn, if we all get bad spawned, we could probably make it to about right here. The cart's sort of like right there. But this spot is just way too exposed. I don't know. I think I think no matter what, let's just go for this choke right here. If we have like, you know, four or more people, I say we try to hold it here. And if we all die, then we'll just give it up. And hold it like right here. So hopefully we'll get 2 holds on this, but maybe just 1, depending on how our situation looks. Yeah, nothing fancy here, just normal Overwatch stuff. Watch the high ground if our soldiers getting jumped up here, you know, maybe come help them out for a second, and then drop back down. Okay, that's second point. Third point, same thing. I do want us to kind of hold choke right here. They do have a little more openings to come through on this one. But I think we'll maybe put the shield sort of right here. I mean, depending on where the payload is. Maybe set the shield up right here. Kind of spam at him from spawn. Yeah, really. But basically on defense, we're going to hold the chokes if we can. And if we all die, because it's really difficult to hold here or to hold right here. Just because we're just really exposed. If we lose the choke, I think we're going to let them come to right about here-ish. And then we'll really contest right here. Right, because the flanks should be under control. Like I said, we may have a soldier somewhere right here, keeping an eye on the flank. I have a Junkrat standing from here too. Yeah, let's try and hold it right here at the choke, and then that right here. If there's someone high ground, just make sure you keep an eye on the McCrees and the soldiers trying to be sneaky. I mean, we can kind of see, like, if a soldier tries to sneak up through this backside and go up here for a high flank. But we normally can't see a Genji who gets up there, or a Doomfist, I suppose. We might be able to get up there. Just keep an eye out for that too. Diva bombs, I don't know how well they work here, but I can't really tell. I mean, I feel like there's too many escapes for a Diva bomb to be super effective, especially on defense here. You throw the bomb, they're right here, they can maybe escape, maybe not. I don't know. You can't really go this way because it'll blow up before they can reach over here. I think their only chance is to hide in here, but we'll have a Junkrat here. Okay, you know what? Diva bomb's okay here. I like it. If they're all on cart.
Nerf this! All systems check out.
See, right there's a really good spot
I'm
because
back
we
in the fight.
we get all this area here, we get that area there. We sort of get this area right here too. Okay, so that's defense and attack for Hollywood. Let me know if you got any questions. I think it's pretty straightforward, but let me know if anything was unclear. Alright, see you on the next video.
Nerf this!